candle. Light the candle.
Rolling through a Monday afternoon in the good land. It's a sunny day outside the Megaplex here in the Iron Jock Studios, and it's about to get much sunnier. I'm Drew Olson. Over there, that guy, he's a cockeyed optimist. He's always sunny. In New Berlin, it's KB.
What's going on, brother, man?
Well, plenty. We're talking sports. We're taking your game balls and kicks of the balls, as we do every Monday on the show. The NicoletLaw.com talking text line's open, 414-799-1973. But we have special guests in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, our returning champion is with us. One, Willy Porter.
Why, thank you, kind sirs. Lady, thank you.
Yes. Willy, of course, headlining our Guitars for Vets, a fundraiser, Drew and KB's Rock for Vets, third annual, May 23rd at the New Berlin West Performing Arts Center. Willy's been with us a couple of times in studio. Every time we get emails and texts and people saying, where'd you find this guy? Oh, he's only been around for a while. But
you had me a cockeyed optimist.
Yeah,
really,
that's right. That's right. And you brought a friend and bandmate with you.
I did.
Yeah, just a rookie here.
Yes. Carmen Nickerson is with us. Hello, Carmen.
Hi, Drew.
Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. And thanks again for gracing us on the bill.
Thank you.
For the Guitars for Vets benefit. We are very much looking forward to this night.
We are so grateful to be a part of it.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Really? People want to hang out with us, KB.
I guess maybe we should.
Yes.
Let's do a post show.
We'll talk about it later.
after.
We'll talk about let's not jump to any conclusions.
Right.
That's right.
No, but we are, we're thrilled to have you with us, and we put together, putting you at the top. We have a great show, and then we went deep into the Fox Valley, from
I like it.
Nina Menasha all the way up to
The
Little
Twin Cities.
Chute, Grand Chute, Kimberly, Combined Locks, to get a great singer-songwriter in his own right, Rob Anthony,
He's
who
fantastic.
I know.
Love him.
And then the Whiskey Bells, and
sister,
then
great.
the
Love those
Dungarees
guys.
will be coming out.
right.
And it's like, what I didn't realize is how much crossover there is between musicians in bands.
Yes.
Because I talked to the guy that is he's a masterful player of the 4 and 5 string guitar and the songbird of our generation, Eric Medunik.
Oh,
And he said, "Yeah, I'll play it with you." Then he got you. He goes, "You mind if I play too?" I go, "No, play all of them. I don't play with everybody."
Why not? That's what the night is going to be. We're looking forward to this. Ted Perry from Fox 6 is going to MC.
Oh, it's lovely.
There will be some special guests in the house, and including some Guitars for Vets graduates. Tickets available at 973thegame.com/Drew and KB, or on Willy's site as well. And you guys are with us today because you're about to head east, aren't you?
That's correct. Yeah. I'm going to head out east tomorrow, and I'll start out in Maryland and finish in Portland, Maine. So
What's-
a little 5-day run.
What's Maine like as a state? I've never been there, and I thought I'd like to go to Maine
It's full of
sometime.
maniacs.
I'm
There it
thinking
is.
I'd like to go to Maine, but then again, I don't know if I want to go out of my way.
It's worth it.
Okay.
Go to
I really
Portland.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Portland is
Don't go to
amazing.
Derry.
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
No, that's where all the Stephen King novels are written. They're all
right.
that
That's
that
right.
town's
Oh,
a
we did
mess.
play there.
yeah, we did play there.
We
one time.
went by his house.
And driving by his house is worth a
black.
visit just because the fence has all these spiders and little snake figurines on it and stuff. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So I doubt he lives there anymore, but
That's pretty wild. So it's funny because I mentioned Willy. It's like, where'd you find this guy? I've never heard of him. And then they find out that you're from here and you're one of us, a Guitars for Vets ambassador. And I didn't realize that it was one of those like smack me in the forehead with a 2x4 moments. I'm like, oh yeah, Willy's been music so long, and I saw this is the 30th anniversary of a significant release in your catalog.
yes, it
Dog
is.
Ear Dream.
Yeah, Dog Ear Dream turns I believe 25 this year for Falling Forward. That's 25. And I
Yeah.
think Dog is also 30.
30,
Ah.
94. And I'm like, whoa.
Everybody look out. I didn't even
Your
know that. Thanks,
experience.
Drew.
See,
I should come
something-
over to your house more often to learn about
Exactly.
my life.
Well, yes. And then, now you can play it front to back. And that's what a lot of people are doing on tours now. It's like, we're out of ideas. We're just going to play a full CD front to back for you. And there you go. Now 30 years. We
So-
like round numbers. Nobody celebrates 31 or 33, but 30.
Yeah, 30 is a good one. Yeah, it
33
really
and a
is.
third is what you should celebrate.
The
33 and a third.
I like that.
So, let me ask you this about music, because it's kind of weird when you take you said 30 years ago, and all the stuff that you play, it sounds as fresh today as it did then. What do you think has happened with music? Because if you go, let's say, to 1975, right? So stuff that people wrote in 1975 is still on the radio today and is still pretty popular. Well, subtract 30 years from 1975 and you've got 1945. Okay. And which is entirely different. Why do you think that music has got a longer shelf life, at least in rock music and pop music, than other types of music did?
Interesting question.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have asked it.
No, I love it. I don't know. If you think about it, though, think about all the things that compete for people's time now. So when a song is big, it's big for a moment, but it's not big over the duration of a summer. Let's say, there were summertime hits that would hit and people would buy that record and it was on the radio and it became a part of this sort of the fiber of living, if you will.
Yeah.
And that isn't the case anymore. Now it's stuff that's, they're the momentary hits. And of course, Taylor Swift being the exception. But, how many people are going to be singing her tunes in 25 years? Are those songs going to hold up or are those a momentary blip, whereas we're going to go back to Sinatra, we're going to go back to that music of the 40s and it's going to hold up because I don't know what it is about it. It just, there's something about it that makes it American for one. Same for the music of the 70s and Laurel Canyon and, Carole King and James Taylor. And this music is kind of in our DNA musically in the West now. And, that's just my theory on it and why it stands up.
Willy Porter hanging out with us in studio along with Carmen Nickerson. Here's one for you. We're celebrating today because it's the 93rd birthday of Willie Mays, the Say Hey Kid. And I threw the question out there like, is he the greatest living baseball player? And who are the greatest living athletes in each sport? Someone hit us on the talk and text line, knowing that you were going to come in. Who's the greatest living musician? And I replied, Paul McCartney, in my opinion. I mean,
that's a pretty hard one to argue with.
I mean, it's like, come at me, like best bass player, singer, composer, songwriter, like who's, created more.
What a book of tunes. That alone, just a catalog.
I mean, you could say somebody, I don't know, like your guitar heroes or that are maybe people who play an individual instrument,
sure,
perhaps, but like greatest all around bang pound for pound.
Yeah,
I'm going Paul.
Yeah,
well,
it's kind of tough to argue.
Because he's got the catalog of writing. But then there's people I think you just like Carole King. I mean, there's a pedigree there. David Foster.
That kid from Hibbing, Minnesota might have a
few things to say about it.
That Bob Dylan guy, Mr. Zimmerman.
He's been around for a while.
Yeah, he's had a few. Mick and Keith are still kicking. Man, but I just said McCartney, 80. And I would take that. You can have the field. I'll take Paul, and then we'll see.
Fair enough. I don't know. I think the lad from Hibbing, maybe his book is a little deeper, but as far as moving the world, somebody who changed the world,
Lennon
music,
Lennon,
McCartney
again.
Like,
Yep. KB living again.
Yes, I know.
Living.
I know.
Yes. But in any event. All right. So you guys, Willie, as always, is kind enough to bring a guitar to hang out with us. So you guys want to play a number for us?
We'd love
Let's
to.
do that because this is a little sneak preview. You're going to about to go on the road. It's a sneak preview of what people can get on May 23rd at the New Berlin West Performing Arts Center, which is a wonderful venue. And for people who want to know, yes, beer and seltzers will be available because they found the loophole that you can sell stuff on school grounds to adults with proper identification. So yes, we will have libations there. It's going to be an awesome night. And Willie and his band featuring Carmen going to headline for us on that evening. So take it away. What are you going to play?
This one's called Unconditional. There's a woman with a baby sitting next to me as we ride the crooked train into New York City. She holds that child on a bended knee, whispers something that only he can hear. She says, I will always love you, no matter what may come. I carried you inside myself, the two of us are one. No matter how you fall down, or how it comes undone, to me, you will always be shining. stares into her brown eyes above, into the face of unconditional love. I see a man laying in the street, left his motorcycle at a high rate of speed. In his eyes there's a vacancy, but he seems to be smiling. Or maybe he was a Muslim, a Christian, or a Jew. I hope that he was laughing when off that bike he flew. Maybe he struggled to believe, just like me and you. As the ambulance is too late arriving, now he stares into the sky above, into the face of unconditional love. Unconditional love. Sometimes I'm impossible, sometimes I rage and roar, sometimes all the dreams are spent strewn across the floor. And I see myself reflected in your eyes, the tragedy, the hope, and the fear. So in my hour of dying, when the light is clear and clean, that it helps read from the Bible, don't hook me up to those machines. Just stay by my side as I slide into some peace. Give me strength over what I'm afraid of. Give me strength over what I'm afraid of. In the face of unconditional love. Unconditional love.
Outstanding.
Spectacular. That was just live on the socials, by the way.
Yes.
On many of our here channels. Willy Porter, Carmen Nickerson gracing us with their presence in the Iron Jock studio today. Once again, May 23rd. Plenty of time to get tickets, KB. We've moved a few, but we need to get more people there. And again, every penny raised from the tickets goes to Guitars for Vets directly.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's $20. And I always like to put these things into perspective. And what you can do and how you can change the life of a vet, you know, and someone, and I look at this now, and if you think about it, the news out there is always talking about how hard it is on vets and how the mental health issues that they have. And people forget that there's not a draft, that these people have chosen to serve their country, knowing darn well what can happen on the other side. And for $20, it's a very small price to pay, knowing that if you get, let's say you get 2 groups in your neighborhood, well, that gives one vet a guitar and some lessons, and really it has saved lives. So it's a very, very small price to pay, and you get a great night of music. You have 4 great bands. Even better, there's no ticket convenience fees. So it's not like you're going to go check out and you're going to go, oh, I get 4 tickets at $20. It's $80. And then you look at your shopping cart and it's $173. And you go, how did that happen? No, it's going to be $80 for 4 plus tax, $20.
No Live Nation charge.
There's no
with
Live
us.
Nation
No
charges.
Ticketmaster.
And 100% of the tickets go right to the vets here in Southeast Wisconsin. And it's such a, it's the one thing that always boggles my mind. It's like, these guys know going in.
Mhm.
It's not a draft. They go,
Right.
they know what the risks are. So we owe it to them.
And our event is the Thursday
Well
going
said.
into Memorial Day weekend again. So it's like, I know a lot of people have vacations and you're going to the lake and you're skipping out of town. Well, go Friday. And if you can't, and we've had people, it's so nice. Our listeners, Willie, they reach out and say, well, I can't make it, but I want to donate. So I'll buy tickets and then you can give them to veterans and their families. Like, perfect. Okay.
We already had
Wonderful.
one gentleman who donated $1,000 and said, send 50 vets. And it's like fantastic.
That is, yeah.
That's
So-
wonderful.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, and this is different for us because the first 2 shows, KB, was kind of like singer, songwriter, acoustic type stuff. Now we're going full band. Everybody's rocking. We got drums and everything.
Yeah.
I like it. I love this whole idea, and I love that you guys are jumping in on it and making this concert happen. And KB, it's so wonderful to hear what you just said right there about the perspective
Well,
of
I
a
mean,
$20
yeah.
ticket. You know, when you think somebody's life is altered through their service, and I think we can all come up with $20.
Yeah.
to
Our-
address
So you have, all right. And instead of getting the perch for a month, get the cod and take the difference in price and give it to the vets.
Oh,
the
goodness.
walleye. Let's just skip over. it.
Yeah,
Okay.
skip over.
The
That's a
walleye's
Minnesota
going to
thing.
be around, for a long, long time. But it's a small donation that you can make.
That's right.
And it's just and if you can't make the show, buy tickets anyway.
That's right. That's right. That's how you can donate.
And Lord knows that we've all played to small houses. We
Indeed,
don't.
and we
it's-
shall again.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
And
It's-
this facility is going to be, when people walk in, they're going to say, "Oh, this is nice." And they're so genius. Snap and handsome Kevin Hansen, sound guy for the Whiskey Bells, works at this facility along with our buddy Snap from New Berlin, who's a longtime listener, friend of the show. These guys are running the place, and they figured out that these beautiful high school facilities, these auditoriums, sit empty. And they're like, let's have some shows.
and then
Let's
there's
do
some
some
nice
things.
ones too.
Yes, and this is a great soft seat, 700 seat theater with a balcony and a huge stage and great lighting. It's going to be big league. We've done this stuff in bars the last couple of years, and it was great. But this is like a different setup, and it's going to be a professional night. And KB, it's like I feel like we're stepping up our game a little bit.
So do I.
Not only by having Willie and Carmen and the Willy Porter band
Oh.
headline, but we're stepping up in terms of the venue. And we couldn't have done it without our friends from Eagle Disposal with their help.
They've done a
They
great
have
job.
been the title
Thank
sponsor
them.
of our event and
Outstanding.
supporting the vets. And unbilled, but a special guest, one of the special surprises will be we're going to have some graduates from the program perform at the show.
That's fantastic.
So it's going to be fantastic. Our buddy Patrick Nettesheim helping us fix this up.
Such a
And
great lab.
yes, it's going to be a feel good night of music for everybody. And again, it's May 23rd, Thursday going into Memorial Day weekend. 973thegame.com/Drew and KB for tickets, or you can go through Willie's site because you can find out where
Absolutely.
your tour dates are.
Yep.
Yep.
420.
Oh,
All right,
you hold that thought for a
Hold
moment?
that thought. 420. Everything stops on the Drew and KB program at 420. We have to ask the question because it's appropriate. It's 420. What are you, high?
You're huffing grass?
Yes, indeed. This is brought to us by HappyPlaceHemp.com. Local guys, our friends from Muskego, Rob and Chris, purveyors of the best CBD products we found anywhere. And you'll love the Drift Seltzer, as that's their newest product. It is awesome. 0 sugar, 0 calories, THC, CBD infused. Packs a wallop, I must say. Get yourself a 4-pack at Discount Liquor. Go get yourself a 4-pack at Ray's in Wauwatosa at Amon's Beer and Wine. And also, what's the other one, Hunter? I've lost my page. I almost had it memorized. Oh, yes. It's at Muskego Beer, Wine, and Liquor on Janesville Road. Check it out. Whatever you buy from our friends at HappyPlaceHemp.com, use the code Drew and KB, 25% off your order. KB, what's our What Are You High story? Make it quick. Willie and Carmen are going to sing another song for us.
I will. 33-year-old man by the name of Enderlin Leonce was accused of scratching the hood of a sheriff deputy's patrol car. A man watched him do it. They saw him scratching the hood of this car and called 911. When officers responded, they saw the metal tool that was used to etch out on the car, but they didn't find the man. However, it wasn't that hard to find his home because the man had he had etched his name into the hood of the police car.
Don't have to be Columbo to figure that one out.
And the cop showed up at his door and goes, "Yeah, I did it. I should be going to jail." The officer agreed with him, placed him under arrest, and then he was booked into jail. He actually wanted to get back into jail. But so to Mr. Leonce, all I can say is, what are you high?
Are you high? You're huffing grass.
Well played. Well played. I could think, well, there's more dangerous ways he could have opted to get back to jail.
Just I'll just carve my name in.
Yeah.
How did they ever catch me?
What a guy.
Oh, man.
Great criminal mind.
Great
Really.
criminal mind, no question.
Oh.
All right, Willie and Carmen. Willie, let's talk about the latest CD album. I don't know what to call them.
Sure enough.
That you're touring behind right now.
Yes.
What do we call them? Albums still. We're old. We call them albums.
Yeah, we still do. Mine's called The Ravine, and I'm touring that and just having a great time. People are buying vinyl these days, Drew.
It's coming
Lots of
back.
Vinyl.
I'm about to invest in the CD market because I think CDs are going to make a comeback now. Vinyl did, and then 8-tracks are next.
I think it's
coming back.
cassettes,
But I think CDs are like, let's get CDs again.
yeah, absolutely. And Carm's got a great record out called
Room to Grow. And Willie's on that and co-produced it as well.
Outstanding.
And I know
Great.
we're going to have you in after we get past this. We'll have you in for a day.
That'd be
Yes.
And,
Fantastic.
You know, The Ravine, I told Willie this. I went down to see a couple of friends of mine, Christian Bush and Andrew Hyra, in a place in Illinois, which I think was just this side of Iowa. Good God, I was driving forever. So it was a house concert, and I walk in, I know nobody. Absolutely nobody. It's like a guy in his neighborhood having a house concert, all his friends,
KB stumbles in.
and me.
Who invited this guy?
Okay, but I wanted to go see these guys, and I walk in, and you know, there's just nothing but pastries and everything around,
very clean.
and I don't
living.
see anything except one guy in the corner that's got a Willy Porter T-shirt on. I said, "He's my people."
Wow.
So I went over and talked to him, and so
So that's where that shirt went.
yes, it is. But enough of that.
Spectacular.
Give us another song.
Yes,
I want to
play
listen.
another
to
one
you.
for
we'll
us,
do one
kids.
inspired by veterans. You know,
Yes.
Since we're talking about May 23rd in this great upcoming show and Guitars for Vets, this tune was inspired by, a soldier who's reluctant to go, but he looks back and he sees the life of his grandfather, he sees the life of his father and the commitment that they made to serve this country. And he decides to go. The song's called A Hard Place. My name is Bradley Wilson. I'm Marine to the core. Like my dad before me, my grandpa in the Second World War. Dad made it home from Saigon in '73. Grandpa left his dog tags on the beach in the Philippines. He got caught between a rock and a hard Unify is not a slogan, but a living legacy. I always thought my dad's dress blues were much too big on me. But the bell tolled for me one morning, as it will for one and all. And that awful, endless moment as I watch the angels fall. They got caught between a rock and a hard place. They got caught between a rock and a hard place. Dad said there'd come a day when the truth is in your face, and you're caught between a rock and a hard place. And you're caught. Now the sun beats down upon us, burns right through our skin. They say that Jesus is from out here, but I sure ain't seen him. My name is Bradley Wilson, I'm a Marine to the core. Please don't forget us when we're back there on our shore.
Outstanding.
Oh, thank you, man.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks, Willie.
That is
Oh.
fantastic. Just a taste of what you'll see on May 23rd.
With drums and keyboards
I
and
was
other
gonna say,
guitars and
like,
singers and
Carmen, what's it like to have Willie accompany you? Because it sounds like there's 6 musicians playing and it's just him
It's really amazing.
making the magic.
It's
It's just
incredible.
I
wild.
feel the
Yeah.
same way about you.
You
Thanks.
guys
Yeah.
are so good together. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Willie, best safe travels out
Thank you
east.
so
And we
much,
will see
yeah.
you. Looking forward to the 23rd. Carmen's going to be fun. That's the
Yeah.
main thing is we want
Yes,
people to have a
fun.
good time. Like we're doing good,
There's
but we
people
want to have a
coming.
good time.
People are coming from
Amen
all
to
over the
that.
world. Got some Germans coming.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
to our show.
Yeah.
Excellent.
From Hamburg.
Wow, that's good.
From
I know the
Hamburg.
veteran thing can get kind of dicey there. Though.
Fantastic. Thank you guys for coming in. We'll
What
see you
an
on the
honor.
23rd. Check out willyporter.com. Carmen, what's your website? Where can people find you?
CarmenNickerson.com.
Easy to
Mhm.
conventional spelling.
you.
All right.
Yes.
Let's go
No,
Brewers.
it's N-I-C-K.
And I see.
Not K-N, not like the underwear. but-
Okay. Yeah, not like that. I love how often you use that line. That's amazing. Carmen
That's a fresh one.
Nickerson,
I've never
Willy
heard that.
I
Porter.
know she said that one. but-
They're headlining our show May 23rd at the New Berlin Performing Arts Center at the West Performing Arts Center. Can't wait. Again, tickets available the easiest way, 973thegame.com/Drew and KB. See you guys in a couple weeks.
Thank you
Safe
so
travels.
much.
Thank you.
Take a